Hello guys, it's your girl P and I'm back again on I Choose Me First podcast. You know how it is here. And I'm your girl P Candy, and today we have someone so amazing today joining us live at the show to talk about something pretty interesting. So guys, join me as we welcome Mr. Mustafa.
Hello, how you doing?
Have you here.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you clean up really good. I like the touch.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to pull out like this.
Like it's guys, today we'll be talking about something quite unique, something different from what we've been doing as usual. Today we're diving into something totally different. Okay, something quite crossed my mind on the Love Island show. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I kind of get to watch it not all the time, but just once in a while when I'm less busy, probably on Sunday.
Josh stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that. I never knew what that.
Oh my god, that was like a bombshell, man. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, for the fact that those are the first two set of black people that are actually winning that show, it's more like very interesting for me. Though I didn't get to watch everything, but sometimes I just get into it and read through and see how it goes, but it was very interesting to us.
Oh my god. Basically because I could had to go to the TikTok to watch it live.
Wow.
From what it was because it's a UK show, so we're not basically, you have to have a UK channel to be able to watch that. So I had to go to the TikTok to watch live to be able to watch the final.
That was very good.
Yeah. Did you understand the dynamic between Ayo and how Ayo treated Mimi, but how she were able to put herself first? It was not an easy one, living in the house with your ex, going through all the drama, seeing your ex with someone else, and you're just single, moving around, feeling the pain. And it's not like there is any definition on why you were dumped or anything, but then you have to put yourself together, choose yourself. And how did you understand how that played the role to her winning the show?
For me, what Mimi did is actually very nice. Just like the theme of this podcast.
Yeah.
You have to choose yourself first. You understand?
And if she didn't do that, she wouldn't be winning
Definitely.
the show.
We've got to watch a lot of shows.
Yeah.
This is not the first reality show that we're going to be watching, right?
Yeah.
I've come across people having issues with boyfriends in their house and having fights, just get it to weigh you down, and you forget about the main purpose why you are in the show.
Can you hear that, guys?
Sometimes things happens. It's just life, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try, you're still gonna go down sometimes. Just get yourself back up and you face your fear.
Yeah.
So what Mimi did was it's not like she doesn't like Ayo or something. But it was it was there,
Saying that the feeling was there.
It was there, but then sometimes you just have to let the thing in the past be in the past. You face your present, and that is going to determine your future.
Yeah.
So what she did was, okay, fine. As much as I like you, this is the show.
Yeah.
I came here and I met you here.
Yeah.
Anything that happens here is going to stay here.
Yeah.
If it's going to move outside, then that's another thing. But right now, we're going to face the show first. And the other guy came in later.
Oh my god.
That is when you choose yourself.
And she was like, it's my time to team. It was my time to team.
And when you choose yourself sometimes, just like the theme of the show, when you choose yourself sometimes, I don't know, but if it's for you, it's going to stay. And sometimes if you don't lose the good, you can never know there is the best somewhere.
Can you hear that?
So definitely just choose yourself first. If it comes, all good. If it doesn't, just let it go.
Yeah, because you guys could see in the place of Ayo and Josh, if she was making drama, making fuss, trying to fight and make she was hot at that point.
Definitely.
She was hot, but she was busy making dramas and fighting and beefing and stuff. When Ayo came, when Josh comes, Josh would have just started fancying someone else. She'd be like, oh, this lady is too toxic, she's too dramatic to fight and stuff. Or the housemate would have just told her, she's always fighting since this guy, but then the way she composed herself, she chose at that moment to put herself first, to choose to respect herself, to choose to keep her inner peace. It was a tough one to fight.
Definitely.
Imagine being in a house with your ex.
Yeah. And you see him going around with someone else. It's really bad.
It's like a knife to your heart.
But for the fact that she chose herself, when Josh came into the picture, it was a lot more better.
Yeah.
Because now she was being friendly and even coming around and seeing that kind of person. It was so beautiful.
Well,
it was so very nice.
Yeah, and then that actually made her like Josh actually treated her like a princess. Like she was treated like a queen.
That is the way it is for me.
Oh my God.
I think she got what she deserved.
Because when she was with Ayo didn't actually treat her well. Ayo was just
and after getting into the breakup with Ayo in the house, if she had gone through the normal process of black heroes, like when you have like boyfriend issues, you get into a fight, you tear up everything, like if she had done that, she's probably gonna lose a lot of fans base, because a lot of people are gonna be like, why is she fighting because of a man? He's not even your husband.
Yeah, a guy you just met.
Now you just met on the show, right? So she was able to put herself together.
Okay.
No matter what, you come first. Just like I said, the theme of the podcast. Now, because she was able to do that, it was easy for us to focus more on the main reason why she was on the show. If she had gotten into any fight, she could have found herself outside of the show real quick. But with that, and because she was able to do that, a lot of people developed interest in her. Like, wow, she's doing good, and I'm gonna vote for her.
That's like the way she carried herself. Most of the guys were then saying, if you check on the TikTok, people were like, oh, please, I want to meet me in my life. I want a girl like her. She's classy, she's posh, and she's also
we've got a lot to deal with life. It's not about you just meeting someone with it. This happens back in my country, Nigeria. You always go for like a 21 days youth corporate service. Like you go to the NYC camp and people meet there, fight over man. It's toxic. How can you meet someone within 21 days and be like, yo, I want to be? No, I'm not saying you can't meet someone you love and you can't fight for someone you. But sometimes, aside that, a show like this, you were coming with a purpose. I want to come here, and everyone is coming with a purpose to win.
Yeah.
So anything that is going to be stopping you from winning, remember, it's a show, it's a game.
Yeah.
Anyone coming in here, your feelings aside, this is a game. You win or you lose.
From the horse's mouth, he's actually telling you guys, like, get some knowledge.
I can't even. I'm not even kidding you right now. A lot of people are now missing personal feelings with goals and visions. Come on, you can't mix the two together.
You need to decide why you are here and how would this benefit you, how would this make you happy. If it's not,
that is it. We can always make up outside the show, right? Even if I step on your toes and things like that, we can always make up outside the show.
That's good.
While the show is going on, it's a game, and your own personal reason for being here is to win. Mine is also to win. So it's a game. Come on.
And he's also finding true.
And it's so good for her because that could have brought her down and out of the show.
And
the fact that she was able to I think she's a fighter. Like Mimi is just a fighter. Like it's gonna be very hard for someone to be able to bring Mimi down. And I know Ayo now, we all learn our lessons.
And he will have a regret. Even though he's not going to admit in front of the camera, he's going to learn his lesson. And he's going to stick with him for life. He's always going to want another meeting.
Sometimes when you don't lose things, you don't know the value of what you're having. Sometimes you just got to lose it first before you know the value of it. So when you have people like Mimi in your life, or some other girls that are very nice, and Mimi is actually very nice with good characters. She doesn't get into any fights, right?
She just like very quiet.
And sometimes when you're going through things like that,
people were saying she's boring.
It's not being boring. You're just used to your space. It's easier to get into trouble than it's easier to stay out of trouble than you get into trouble and trying to bring yourself back. It's better not to get into the trouble. I can only say, okay, P said this. I can assume you were going to say this. It's only what you say that I can quote. So she's just trying to stay out of trouble. And she understands the fact that this is a game, it's a national TV. A lot of people are going to be watching these shows. And anything you say here is going to be used outside.
Against you in the court of
that is it. She's just trying to play smart.
In the court of war.
And when she was supposed to be in a trap, she used the wisdom she has to play her card right. Not get into, because if you're saying your so-called boyfriend like ex with someone else in the house, it's gonna weigh you down, and you're probably gonna be picking on everyone. Little things get you fly up and you get into a fight. But because she was used to the fact that I use my space well, I'm trying to stay out of trouble. She contained everything into us.
But then, another thing I wanted to talk about was the Josh, the way, it's not making people say, I want to date a Nigerian guy, the way the guy came in with a swag and everything, and how he actually handled the situation maturely, even still knowing that Mimi still had feelings for Ayo, but then even though she kept on pouring more love, kept on, building that relationship to the point where Mimi was in the same level of feelings with them, that they became exclusive, like moving into girlfriend point. But then the way he came in, the way he treated her, the way he loved her, that made a lot of people want to date Nigerian men now. So
for Josh, right?
Action and stuff.
For Josh, it's actually a very good thing to see him do over there, and it's a big lesson for everyone. Representing us well. And you see, Josh actually did what is right. Mimi is coming out of I won't say toxic, but a disappointing relationship. And now she's not going to be able to go into any relationship with anyone until you build the trust and you made her understand that, okay, you know what? I don't care about what you feel. I don't care about what you've gone through. I'm going to be here for you through thick and thin. So Josh was able to build. It's just like you coming into an house that has been set on fire by someone. You need to pack every burnt item outside, come with a new carpet, go with a new paint, renovate the house. The process of renovating the house, that was what Josh did. He renovated the house to the point that, okay, the house was good to stay in. And he had patience with it. He was able to contain everything to himself.
It's like patience is
that is it. That is it. Because sometimes you just be like, okay, fine, I'm done. But because he knows what was going on, and he had an understanding that if a lady is coming out of a disappointing relationship or a toxic one, the best you can do is, come on, man, be friends first. Create a very good bond, like friends. You don't even care about if she's gonna be ending up as your girlfriend or not. You're just trying to build a relationship and make her trust you. And once she's able to trust you, forget about it. By the snap of your finger, that's it. And now I don't even care what anyone is gonna tell me about this. Josh and Mimi, even if they're not gonna end up together, they're still gonna be best of friends. Because at that point in time, if Josh wasn't there, I think she would still be able to get through, but Josh coming in was able to bring her back to who she was.
So happy, man. She was like that when Josh came to the house. That was the first time in a long time.
And do you know, it was a blessing for her, because while she was with Ayo, there are some limitations. But with Josh allowed her to do whatever she wants to do.
Gave her the space.
The space was there. She has the time. Basically, Josh understood what he was supposed to do. So it's actually very nice.
And he also kept on talking about how he made sure that communication was key in whatever they were doing. That is what led them to the point.
That is it. Now, I don't know, a lot of people are now getting out of a relationship. They're going in, getting out, because there was no proper communication. Come on, if you're angry, you tell me why you're angry. We're gonna talk about it. I apologize, and that's all. If I'm gonna let you know. You know what, babe? I'm angry. This is what happened. What's gonna happen? Okay. The worst is me saying no. The 5 letters word SORRY goes a long way. You just have to say sorry.
Admitting when you fucked the shit up.
That is it. You're not trying to cover up what you're trying to do, trying to be the man, or you trying to be the woman and say, you know what, you're not treating me right. No. You make mistake, I make mistake. We apologize. Everything goes on well.
Now, you guys, you've heard it. He said a lot about the whole Josh communication, hire and stuff, and you could see how Josh has made Nigerian guys proud. Now, like, you can go there and find yourself a good Nigerian guy. That doesn't mean they don't have bad Nigerian guys. Just find yourself.
There's a lot of good Nigerians out there. Yeah,
find yourself a Josh. Find yourself a good African man that's gonna take care of you like Josh.
Not just an African man, a Nigerian.
So, and then he also made mention of, we talked about how the relationship and how the Ayo was treating Mimi, and how Josh treated Mimi, the both the both relationship, and how she felt more protected and more safe with Josh than the way she felt with
Definitely.
Ayo. So, like, that is a very beautiful thing, like giving someone a safe space, especially when they're going through stuff. And don't rush people in.
That is it.
Just give them time to process whatever they're going through, and then they're gonna be yours at the end of the day.
Over time. Yeah.
So, and that's very beautiful, and they're actually making the first black couple.
That is it.
Love Island, UK for the first time.
And
man.
now that's a Nigerian for you.
Yeah.
It's making us proud.
Yeah.
And I love that.
We know they carry last.
Definitely now.
So, guys, that wraps up today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Mimi and shout out to Josh. We all root for you. We root for your love. I hope your love keep on growing and keep on going far. And shout out to Love Island, UK and US. See you guys next time. And I choose my first podcast. Thank you, our guests, for joining us once again. It's a really pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really love to be here once again.
We'll have you next time.
No problem.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. It's your girl P. Peace out.